Hi guys, here's Jackman Sijang, and today I'm going to talk about my desk research. Before we start, just let you know that I got cold, so my voice might be not that clear. I apologize for it. In this presentation, I will first introduce my topics, then talk about the method that I use for searching articles, discuss the findings, and showing you my next plan. So what is desk research and why I'm doing it? Based on the desk research method mentioned in the book Designing Research Project, first, as a secondary research, my desk research has no direct contact with any of the research object. Second, most of materials are used from different perspectives with critical thinking. Finally, it can combine existing materials and researches with my self-reflection. It can also explain why I'm doing my desk research. To get some understanding before I start to work on my project, I knew what could be suitable and what kind of products already existing in the market. My topic is how can digital interactions with music make the experience of making online friends more meaningful? This is the reason I choose this topic. Some scholars propose that music is a suitable source for social interactions. So as a uni student, I'm very curious about how we can make new friends during the COVID time and how we can enrich the experience of making online friends. During the desk research, I was also following the researching process of the CQ University Library database, which is on the right-hand side, and I just keep repeating the process. I use some keywords, music sharing, music communication, in brackets, and add a or in between, because it helps me quickly find out the material including music sharing or music communication. For me, the most effective way to find a related resource is to look at the current reading I found and try to find something from the reference list. From Wallace and Way, what questions might you, as a critical thinker, ask the author in relation to the claims made? Based on this, when I read those articles, I always try to be a critical thinker and dialogue with myself during the research. Ask myself, is it objective or just author's subjective thinking? Now I'm going to talk about my findings. The first thing I want to talk about is possibility. According to Hara and Bra, listening to music can be used to produce social and emotional interactions, which can improve people's connection, creating shared meanings, and building collective media and memories. Hence, it is possible to use music to improve, enrich, or transform their current experience of making online friends. Almost every related article I found there mentioned, whether share, community, discover, or collaboration. So I start to think there could be the keywords I and my group will focus on during the design process. There is an interview from Dr. Liang and his group's research that the reason we are all friends is because we are all kind of like the same music at the same sort of time. From here, we can see that music has the power of grouping people together, the power of making friends, might even find your soulmate in music. This is another transcript from the article. Someone said, I did change my listening habit a little bit with playing more individual songs rather than playing the full albums, which is what I always do. So I was trying to make it more interesting for other people who were using the Snope. In this case, Snope is like Discover, which you found what people around you listen to. This tool has really influenced the interviewee's listening preference. I found out the community has a great power. It might improve their experience, but on the other hand, it also can make the experience worse. For example, it might force users to change their preference to make them look like the others, like changing their music taste. Piracy is a fixed keyword. It has also been mentioned a number of times in the readings. So since the keywords are all powerful tools, we need to think carefully about how we're going to put them to our design. Additional findings are from the article that not perfectly match with my topic. However, I still got some interesting findings that could be very useful in my user research. I'm not gonna go through this due to the time limitation, but I will show you the slides. In this page, I talk about creative thinking and innovation. And next page, I talk about accessibility. Let's take a look at the existing products. First, we have Spotify, where you can share your music with your friends and your family. We have Tinder. Tinder has collaborated with Spotify. Now you can pick who you want to date with based on their music preference. On YouTube Music, where you can find surrounding music community and follow their music. Yingyue is a Chinese application. It can be translated as music meetup. It's like an online karaoke room. Players have a competition with strangers to see who can sing the succeeding words. TikTok. TikTok brings a new wave of sharing music. Not only share the music itself, always comes with a video. Let's take a look at the keywords I will be focusing on. They all have shared feature, have their own community, discover feature, and good privacy system. Only Yingyue and TikTok has the collaboration feature. That might be the one of the reasons they are growing so fast in short time. In the conclusion, there are many relative existing products in the market doing well. However, as I mentioned in creative and innovation section, there are always rooms for innovation. What we need to do is just more focusing on the experience itself from different perspectives to find a way to make the experience more meaningful and engaging. Because the topic of making online friends is too broad, so I decided to change it to how can digital interactions with music makes the experience of making online friends in university more meaningful. To keep the UCD approach, I would like to record the user interview so I can collect their thoughts with a transcript and also check the record to analyze their behavior. That's it. Thanks for being here with me.